So now tonight our coverage continues here at home, where Kentucky political experts are weighing in on what this means for the former president and for the Republican frontrunners in the highly contentious governor's race. Two of them have close ties to Donald Trump. WHS 1119's Bobby McSwine is here with that story. And Bobby, you talked to a U of L professor who really specializes in local and state politics. What does he think?
Well, Dr. Dewey Clayton predicts that the news will not hurt either candidate. In fact, he says it might bolster support because of the stronghold the former president has in Kentucky.
This is clearly Trump country.
Kentucky, where former President Donald Trump won by a nearly 30% margin in 2020 over President Joe Biden. A state where U of L political science professor Dr. Dewey Clayton says Trump can't fail.
This is something that actually will probably, in the short term anyway, clearly benefit former President Trump and many people that support him.
And there are two big supporters in Kentucky's governor's race. GOP frontrunners Kelly Craft and Attorney General Daniel Cameron. Cameron receiving Donald Trump's endorsement last summer, sharing his message on Twitter. In response to Trump's indictment, Cameron issued a statement saying, like many Kentuckians, I'm appalled by the political weaponization of our justice system against President Trump. He goes on to say that the move, quote, appeases the desires of the far left. Kraft, the former Trump-appointed ambassador, tweeted this days ago. Leftists will stop at nothing, including political prosecution, to stop President Donald Trump.
Some people may look at this as being politically motivated. Like I said, I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but if people perceive it that way and decide they want to, one, open up their wallet, and two, it will motivate them.
Clayton says the reason for the charges could further that belief because supporters may not feel the alleged hush money payment warrants jail time. Simmons College Chief of Staff J. Michael Brown speaking on WHAS 11 News at 5.
And then what they're saying was the underlying payment and the entry of those records was to cover up another offense. That other offense is not nearly as clear, at least from what I've learned today.
So a lot of people don't see that as rising to the level of really being like a major crime or a felony and may not understand the actual intricacies.
And January polling from the Mason-Dixon polling company show Governor Andy Beshear holds a significant lead over GOP contenders. Clayton says only time will tell if the dynamics will shift because of Trump. In studio, Bobby McSwine, the WHAS 1119 on your side.
Interesting views there tonight. Thank you, Bobby. We'll check out all of the WHAS 11 digital accounts for in-depth coverage of today's historic events involving Donald Trump. From WHAS11.com to our WHAS 11 YouTube page, you will find stories and complete news conferences.